Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's back down to the top table. Now, we're going to do a few speeches first. And first to speak is Martin, he's the father of the bride, so please give him some encouragement. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Those people who don't know me, I'm Martin, father of the bride. This is my wife, Sue, mother of the bride. At the end of the table, special welcome to John and Chrissy, mother and father of the groom. Of course, in the middle, we've got Mr. and Mrs. King. And if you still don't know anyone, you're at the wrong wedding. So do one now. I forgot to say how beautiful you look, Stacey, and Jack, you don't look too bad yourself. I'd now take this opportunity to welcome everyone else to the Forest of Arden. You have a special day. It's our special day because Stacey's the last one to go. There is a medical condition called the empty nest syndrome, where, parents, they can't cope when their kids leave home. I don't suffer from that. If I make mistakes, please bear with me. I'm not used to public speaking. In fact, this is the fourth time I've got up from a warm seat this morning. If I upset anyone, personal apologies later on. Obviously, with the COVID restrictions, this was all supposed to be happening last year. 18 months of restrictions. At this point, I'd like to mention to Becky, Taylor and Penny, plus the Irish on both sides of the family, who aren't allowed to make it due to quarantine restrictions. Also affected by the quarantine restrictions was the hen party. Originally, they were supposed to go to Benidorm, then it went to Liverpool, Birmingham, then it ended up in our back garden. At this stage, all thanks to Jess Constance and my wife Sue for organising it. And a special thanks to Lydia for organising the stripper. Where is she? The stripper was late, very late, and Lydia did approach me and asked if I'd be prepared to step in at short notice. You girls don't know how close you were to seeing me in a mankini. I have seen the footage afterwards, and I've got to say I was disgusted. But I do have sympathy for him, because I know what it's like to be hung like a donkey. At this stage, looking around the tables a bit, we'll start with the rolls table. Going to get Hayley and Jacob to give us a wave, please. These are newlyweds themselves, only 5 weeks ago. So can everyone else be upstanding, please, and we'll give a toast. Best wishes in the future, Hayley and Jacob.
Hayley and Jacob.
While we're on the rolls table, I'd like to ask Dale to stand up, please. Right, anyone who doesn't know Dale? Yeah. He's a copper. He's always on duty. So if we've got members of the criminal fraternity in here, be careful what you say to him. Just sort of warn you folks. He's a good lad, really. He's bigger than me. There we go. All right, Arthur. Still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Last time I seen Arthur, he told me he's going to get in shape for the wedding. He didn't tell me he's going to be a big round shape. Right, have we got the Tartan Army in today? Anyone from Scotland? Apart from Arthur, of course. First of all, we'll welcome you to England. Enjoy the day, and it's a double celebration for you. Because you can tell all your friends when you go home, you were in England, we won the Euros. You'll enjoy doing that one, won't you? Right, there's Lisa Fleckner. There's a rumour going round that Jack's wearing nothing under his kilt. I want you to check it out for me, please. I've heard you like a handful of nuts. It's been a very emotional day today. Even the wedding cake was in tears. Bit too cheesy, that one, isn't it? It's been a long day with the makeup girl coming at 5:30 in the morning, Amy Louise. I'll give a special mention to her. After she'd finished with the girls, she finished early, and I said to her, I've never had professional makeup done before, would you mind having a go at me? And she said she would. And she did it. I was quite pleased with it. She gave me the mirror. I looked in the mirror. It was at that point, that's when I knew where Stacey got her good looks from. Then we moved on a bit. Obviously, the girls went first to the church, left me and Stacey. Up to the church, walking down the aisle. I sort of started to think back 27 years. Thought 27 years ago I was putting Stacey to bed with a dummy. It's funny how history repeats itself. Tonight she goes to bed with another dummy. Let's talk about Stacey a bit. First met her in 1993. She's very slow at walking. She found a way of getting around her bum. We used to call it hotching. That went on for about 2 years, I think. 2 years. Until she went to Ireland one summer when her granny made her walk. Growing up, she was a very fussy eater. She didn't talk. The first words, for a normal child would be, Dada, Mama. Stacey, it was a sentence, I don't like it. That went on, even on holiday we had to have extra baggage to take all the tins of spaghetti hoops with us. Moving on a bit, first day at Cardinal Newman, she was very protective to her twin sister, Becky. But she was so protective, she decided to smack another girl across the face the first day. I won't mention who it was because there's so many lawsuits going around these days, I don't want to get myself in trouble. She's got a very stubborn streak in her sometimes, but generally she just gets on with things. Moving on a bit, when she left school, she decided she was going to be a nurse, which I'm delighted about, because it meant I got someone to wipe my ass when I get a bit older. She's got a work ethic which is second to none, and a daughter to be proud of. Got a card here I've got to read on it. I was asked to read this card. So it's from David Thomas, aka Moon, manager of the Nugget football team. To Stacey, I I've tried Jack in every position and found him to be totally useless in all of them. Hope you have better luck. Jack, I'd like to welcome you to the family. I think he's been part of our family probably for about 9 years, is it now, Stacey? He had a very nervous first meeting with us. He had to meet the whole family in one go. He always kept adding on at the end of it, I'm only joking, I'm only joking. I think that was Jack's nerves coming out. I suppose, from my point of view, the alarm bells should have started ringing when Jack told me his two favourite TV programmes were 24 Hours in Police Custody and Crime Watch. I think Craig and John will probably want to talk about his Royal Court days. We know he's now electrician, which was also music to my ears because it means I've got an electrician on call 24 hours, which is always handy. I was very impressed with him, even after church today, how he's going to save money. He says, Gav, you'll be impressed with me. He says, I've already saved myself 15 quid and I've only just got married. I said, what you done, Jack? He said, I've cancelled my subscription to hornyrussianbrides.com. Slight little bit of advice to you, Jack. You'll only ever forget your wedding anniversary once. And I've got a card here I've got to read for Jack as well. To Jack, we've never had the pleasure of meeting Stacey, but from what you've told us, she's a great girl. Best wishes for the future. All the lads at Redditch. Jack, let's talk about mother-in-laws. It's important that you do get on with your mother-in-law. Where's my mother-in-law? Hey, Janice. Nice to see you hit this one, by the way. Last year, when Janice was shielding from coronavirus, a lot of people were upset, but I wasn't, because it meant I didn't have to see her. And I haven't really spoken to my mother-in-law for 18 months. It's not that we've fallen out, just I think it's rude to interrupt. Right, I'll give you some sensible words now. The only words I can give you is support each other 100%. Like I've had the support of my wife. The same. You'll find your own happy medium, and our door is always open, except for 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon when Super Sunday starts. Stacey and Jack, on behalf of your mum and me, we love you both and have a good future together. Right, can everyone be upstanding now, please, and we'll have a toast to Stacey and Jack. They say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. That sums up Stacey and Jack perfectly. To the happy couple. Cheers. That concludes my speech. Thank you.